Good morning, everyone. This is Damaris here from PaperAsFabric, and I'm sharing with you yet another. Bleh, I can't talk this morning. Anyway, this is Damaris from PaperAsFabric, and I'm here to share with you another video. Okay, this video is yet another challenge that I received from one of my fellow friendly YouTubers. This one came from Melissa from crafternthemaking. She actually challenged both myself and Lisa from Scrapping 2010 to decorate one of those wooden birdhouses, you know, the dollar spots that you can get from Michael's or Joann's. So I don't know which place this came from, but this is my birdhouse. Well, anyway, just as a disclaimer, sort of, I've had this done for over a week and a half. Maybe about 2 weeks. Lisa knew about it. I tried to upload this thing and it just didn't work. So I kind of put it to the side and forgot about it. And then I started trying to work with the video I had already done and it still didn't work. So now, because Melissa, those names, I gotta call them 1 and 2. Just because Melissa thought I had not done it last night and called me out talking about D, where you at, where you at? Okay, I'm trying this again this morning before I go to work. And here is my birdhouse. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. It's the wooden birdhouse, like I said. And what I did was, and I don't have any of the products here to show y'all, but I will describe it, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. These are those big recollection flowers that Michael's has had recently on sale. You know, they come with like 3 different colors: beige, brown, pink or black, something like that, whatever. Anyway, they're the big flowers, and I took them and I kind of cut them apart and distressed them by putting my own glimmer mist on it and going around the edge with Tim Holtz distressing ink and so on and so forth like that. So I did that, and I had the roof together. I had painted it pink first, and then I put the roof on, and I thought, what the heck am I going to do with it now? So then I knew I wanted a fence, and I just couldn't find anything on my Cricut, so or the Cricut cartridges that I have. So I remembered having that Martha Stewart fence that I had the bats on it and stuff. So I cut a whole strip of that, and then I set about doing that Tim Holtz thing where you can like make it like rusty, like a rusty hinge or something. And I did that, but I also used this thing. I remember a couple of times when I put tried to emboss something and I made it too hot and it bubbled and really got wonky. So I did that, and I put glue down and ink on it and all that stuff, and then I just attacked it with my glue gun. Not my glue gun, my glue gun, my heat gun. Whew, boy, I don't like doing this. Okay, so I did that, and if you can hear it, I'm not sure you can, but it has like this rustic, irony kind of feel to it. So I put that up, and having done something recently with this Spanish moss, I thought, ooh, that's a good idea. So I stuck a little bit of that in there, and then I had something that looked like this. And I thought, okay, now I need, oh, I'm so sorry, I apologize for my fingers, but I've been working real hard. Anyway, I probably shouldn't have said that. Y'all might not have noticed. Anyway, I put little feet on the bottom, and I used hot glue, and then I figured, let me do a flower, and I couldn't think of what the heck to do with a flower. And I remembered seeing something some time ago where they took the flower and they twisted it and they did all kind of stuff to it. So I took some little flowers that I had in a jar that I had completely forgotten about, and I inked it and distressed it, see, and then I twisted it, and then I put it up there with a pearl, and it kind of looked cool. So now here's a little butterfly, but guess what that is? That's those dollar butterflies that were felt. I put some alcohol ink on it and some stickles and all kinds of stuff, and look how it came out. Kind of cute. I think so. Can you see that? I hope you can right there. So then I thought, I got to do something else to the front. So I put 3 little pearls, declining in size, and I figured, let me put a little bit around the inside here, around the house, the opening. I'm so off framing, I'm sorry. But right there. Okay, so then I was about finished, and I thought, okay, I don't have a bird to put in this darn thing. And I said, it's an empty little birdhouse. And then it dawned on me, well, when a house is empty, you gotta put it for rent. For rent. And then I said, cheap. And yes, I spelled it the right way, like cheap, cheap, not, boy, you're cheap. It's like cheap, 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 cheap. So that's what I did. And then I stuck a few little pearls along the side to keep it all nice, because some little classy, sexy little birdie gonna go in there. She's gonna make this her home and try to get her a fella. So anyway, I did that. And then I didn't like that big, what was it, hanging thing. So I just did some pearls. And I had to color those up, and I did that with my Copics. So, or Copic marker. And wait, I'm out of frame. Sorry. Okay, here you go. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to do this over again, so if it's crazy, I apologize. Alright, that's my birdhouse. And I think it looks kind of cool. I think someone would want to live there. I'm so tempted now that I've done this to maybe try and do one large scale. I like it. I do. And I took it to work, and a few people liked it there. A couple people asked me to make one. Don't know if I'm gonna. But anyway, Melissa, Lisa, here's my birdhouse, y'all. I did it. And I did a video. Okay, I'm done. Sorry for acting so crazy, y'all, but it's early in the morning. I didn't sleep that much last night, and I'm feeling about punch drunk. So, here we go. Tamara signing out. Thanks for watching. Bye.